So child, Takari has shared a few pages from her upcoming book, but this one page in particular has us hanging by a string. Literally. She recaps when her mother, Jackie Christie, called the cops on her because she thought that she kidnapped Chantel Christie. Girl, but the words are extremely tiny, so in case you can't see, we got you. Here we go. This morning after my grandmother's funeral, my sister received a call from my mother saying she was on her way to clean out the rental house. This was the exact reason why I declined my grandmother's offer to move in with her a few weeks prior. All of us jumped up and started gathering the things that had sentimental value to my grandmother and packing them in our cars. My mother already kept all of grandma's items she left behind in LA, and we wasn't about to let her take the stuff she accumulated in Washington. We made one trip to my house, but once we finished loading the car the second time, my mother and stepfather was pulling up in a sport utility vehicle. Oh shit, y'all, they're coming. I jumped in my car and put the pedal to the metal, speeding around the corner. My cousins still tease me to this day, saying my little car was on two wheels when I hit that turn. When I got back, everyone was inside the house going through my grandmother's things. My sister came out the house with some blankets and said bye to me, then got into my cousin's car. I loaded my car up with the stuff my mother let me take and drove away. Shortly thereafter, my sister called me and said that she had left her purse in my car and can I bring it to her. She told me she left from around the house because my mother came to take her back to California and she was not going back. A few minutes later, I returned to the house to find my mother in a panic. I walked over to my cousin LaShawn and asked her what was going on, even though I already knew. Before she could answer, my mother walks near us and looks at me with the evil eye. It's okay, you guys. Police will be here in a minute. When she said that, I had this nauseating feeling in the pit of my stomach that the shitstorm brewing was about to come my way. I wanted to walk up to my mother and start explaining I had nothing to do with what was going on with my sister, but I knew it would be pointless because my mother does not hear me. So many times over the years when she blamed me for stuff, no matter how much I declared my innocence, she never believed me unless she had proof. My mother never even bothered to ask me if I had seen my sister or if I knew where she went, but was so convinced I'd had something to do with it that she called the cops on me. I was sitting in my car when the police arrived, and my mother went dramatically flying over to them. My daughter is missing and my other daughter kidnapped her. She's over there sitting in the car. She is crazy. She has mental issues. The cops were looking over at me, pointing and listening to this bogus story that my mother was telling them. They proceeded over to my car, and before they could speak, I started talking. The daughter she is referring to is 18, and she left on her own free will. I have nothing to do with this, and y'all can search my car and my home if you want. Blank stare. You know what? No comment. But we do want to hear your thoughts, so do leave them below. And also, if you're a newbie, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this page for more. PetsyBlog.com signing off.